So it's anime project here, and I'm back with another video. This is what if Naruto was Madara's grandson. Um, how this is gonna begin? It's gonna go back to when Naruto was first born, like the nine-tailed attack. Um, Minato was half Namikaze. No, Minato was half Namikaze and half Uchiha, and Kushina was full Uzumaki, which makes Naruto 25% Namikaze, 50% Uchiha, and 49% Uzumaki. So he wouldn't really get the chains. But in Minato's lifetime, after the fight with Hashirama, Madara was helped by a Namikaze lady. But he called her a blonde. Her name was Yakira Namikaze. And she was killed during the first Great Ninja War, when some bandits had tried to break in while Madara was out fishing. So when he came back, he found his son hiding, but by the death of his mother, Minato had got his tutor. He skipped the one because he had already gained it while training with Madara. So he gained his Tutomoe Sharingan, and about 15 years later, yes, he started training with Jiraiya, and he learned the Rasengan, and he also learned the Flying Raijin Jutsu, or better known as the Flying Thunder God. Let's cut back to the nine-tailed attack. Madara shows up, and as his dying wish, he puts a genjutsu on Naruto, and he tells him the whole life story, and he makes sure that Naruto doesn't tell anyone about his dojutsu or his clan. While Naruto is walking around the village one day, he starts to get bullied by a couple of Chunin who are drunk. They try to attack Naruto, but then, oh, my bad guys, I forgot to how he is. He's like 4, and he gets hit dead in the face, like where his nose is, and this hurts very bad to him because a 4-year-old doesn't have to hurt. So his nose starts bleeding, and he's screaming out in agony, saying, "Why would you do this? What have I done to you?" And he unlocks his one Tomoe Sharingan, but no one sees it. But he runs away, and he deactivates it somehow. It's because it was a loss of chakra for it, but he still has Karamas, but he doesn't use it. So Naruto goes to the Hokage and asks for Strolls. The Hokage is surprised because he didn't know that Naruto would know what Strolls were. And he gives Naruto, Naruto is like a prodigy in this. He gives Naruto and Naruto has 4 chakra natures. He has fire, water, wind, and lightning. He has 2 Genkais. One would be the Sharingan, and the other would be Swift Release. Because I'm gonna do a video soon about Swift Release, It's gonna be like probably like 20 episodes, but yeah, something like that. He has swiftlies because when the lightning make that, I think. Naruto gets these the scrolls for it, and he starts learning them. He knows. I'm gonna have to make some up. He knows the for lightning. He knows. He knows. I made this up. He knows the lightning style, lightning battery. It's like a bolt of lightning that charges into that. It's like the Shidori, but stronger. It charges into his hand, but instead of having to run towards his opponent, he it just it charges in his hands and it just goes towards the opponent, striking them wherever a vital point is. And they have multiple hearts. It hits every one of them. It's like the Shidori, but with a mind of its own. So Naruto also learns lightning style, lightning river, lightning style, sparking carpet. That's when he can do hand signs, and he doesn't even have to touch anything. He just does the hand signs and says it, and lightning just appears on the ground, and it starts sparking his opponent. Lightning river is like he makes it's like he does like it's like he moves his fingers in an up and down motion towards his enemy, and it's kind of like when you use the chakra thing for puppets, and he can and that's what he does to his enemies, and it's kind of like his first ability, but it's like a river. That's but like he has a couple more. I'll just say them during thing. You might know them. Next is fire. He knows fireball jutsu. He knows. I'm making this up. He knows the fireball barrage. It's like he shoots this one big fireball that has three little fireballs inside of it. He also knows the Rasengan. He got it from the stroll. Since he was young, Mizuki didn't wait till he had got into the academy, and he saw a great potential for Orochimaru. So he had told him to go and get it if he wanted to learn power soon. He did it, but he didn't realize that Naruto was really strong. Naruto was he isn't like Kage strong, but he's the strongest probably. Oh yeah, and guys, he might be a little overpowered in this. He's like as strong as a Johnny. Naruto has great techniques, like for wind, he can make little Rasengan on his fingers. That's it. That's like a A rank to S rank jutsu. And as you see on the screen, this is Naruto, just with black hair. And you know how all Uchihas have black eyes? Well, Naruto's eyes are very black, like just looking inside of them, you can see hatred. And he does wear this coat around him. But this is only when he gets to about when he graduates from the academy, he wears this. But until then, he has everything on up under it. And he does have the Uzumaki in his instead of on his arm, he has it. Oh yeah, on his arm. Yes. Naruto doesn't he doesn't really hate anyone, but he does hate the village in general. Not really. Well, I'll rephrase that. He does hate people, but he doesn't want to destroy the village. But he does know about his heritage because when he got older, around the age of 4, he did start he did start he did open the genjutsu by accident, and it told him everything. Kurama couldn't stop it because it was a very strong genjutsu, and he know who set it on him, and he was kind of scared, like a little cold sweat. Naruto, as when he gets to the age of 5, he would be around Kakashi level. And when I say Kakashi level, I mean, you know how his jutsus are like A to S rank? Well, his strength, oh yeah, I'm sorry. His speed is like Rock Lee, no, Might Guy. Oh, wait, I know what I'm gonna do. His speed is a little bit horrible. It's like Rock Lee before he even started training a lot. But when he becomes 5, whenever Jonin are open, like free from like doing like missions, the Hokage, the Hokage Hiruzen, the old man, asks the main Jonis if they can help Naruto. So by the time Naruto is 6, he knows the Chidori, which surprised Kakashi. But Kakashi will see that Naruto has something stronger than his own jutsu. Naruto has trained with my guy, so he is about as strong. So he is about as fast as Rock Lee when he is at 5 gates. He is about as strong. He is Hokage level strong. So like probably like the 4th Raikage, not the 3rd. But if he uses Kurama, he's about 8 gates, kind of fast. But he doesn't use Kurama, so yeah. Oh yeah, and his swift release, he's been training with that for 2 years now. He's very fast. He's like putting the Raikage, Lightning Cloak, and the Flying Raijin together. That'll make his swift release. Naruto didn't really want to learn the Flying Rising because he felt that it was like he didn't need it. Naruto will be about he's like like Danzo had wanted Naruto in his Anbu for a long time. Naruto actually did join, but it was only for a year. He joined and he didn't really like it, so he left. But he backed up a body count. So right now, Naruto has killed around 175 people. But he'll kill if needed. He just won't go around willingly just killing people. Naruto he can go, if he wanted to, Naruto could go to 2 to 3 gates. 3 gates is where he reaches his limit, but no one holds it. But my guy, I didn't hold it against him. My guy actually wants Naruto on his team, but that doesn't work out. And I know you guys, and I hope it doesn't offend some of you guys. I've never really liked the Naruto X and Naruto thing. I mean, I don't see why you would do it because it's in the actual anime and manga. So I mean, yeah, it might be the better pick, but there are other people like you have Tintin. I don't really see Sakura as an option because at first I did, but not now. You have Tintin, you have Ino, and you have Tamari. Those are the main 3 for me. Yeah. Um. Naruto has he is around high Jonin to low Hokage level, but he uses weights that are like, I know you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but he uses weights that are like 15 times his own body weight. So when people think he's going sluggish, he's really not. He's really fast with them, and he wants to choose, and he wants to like get some like some new ones, but he isn't on any missions. And the reason that he has the 15 times his weight thing is because my guy I gave him those. So what he does is Naruto leaves the village for, let's see, since he's already 6, he leaves the village for a year. He comes back after that year, but he goes to the different nations, and in the different nations he trained with different Jonin in their own arts. So he does learn mud wall like Kakashi does, but and he does strengthens his own my bad guys. He strengthened his Sharingan, so it's not one tomoe anymore. He has a Mangekyo, but he just uses 3 tomoe. And he does have internal, because the Uchiha massacre does happen, but at the time Naruto was around Sasuke, so they came back, and while at the clans but the section of Konoha, they find Itachi. Naruto seeing the first dead body, gets some 2 tomoe, but then but when he gets to Sasuke's house and sees that Fungaku is about to be killed, he sees Fungaku and Mikoto being killed. He unlocks his 3 tomoe. Then the Mangekyo comes when he gets put in a Genjutsu. But when Naruto comes out of it, he's a totally different person. He wants to kill Itachi, not only because he killed the Uchiha clan, but because he put him in a Genjutsu that showed him horrible things. So, my bad, guys. So what Naruto does is he trains harder than ever, and that's when he leaves the next day. He comes back a year later, and he sits in the room with oh yeah, guys, I've always want to say this, but his level of smarts and his IQ is like putting it up to a Nara level. Like Shikamaru. His smarts are stronger than he is. Oh my bad. His smarts are stronger than he is. So his smelling is stronger than Kiba's and his family's. His battle IQ though, that's like Akashi level. His sensing is like Toby Rama level. He knows where you are and how to get to you. He knows your chakra signatures. He's been practicing on it for a long time now, and basically he's like an OP version of Madara. And before Madara died, he asked Obito to do a Kamui to see how Naruto was doing. I can't remember when Madara had died. I think it was around when Naruto was I think Naruto was like 4 or 5 or something like that. And when he seen how powerful he's gotten, he was happy. He put a smile on his face, and then he died. Naruto felt a sense of disturbance, and he looked over to see the Kamui. He stepped into it, and he seen Madara, and Obito had told him, well, he knew about Madara, so he seen it. He heard his grandfather and left. And in this, well, let's just say that I've actually never really I like the like I like the like I like the Nine Tails, but I've actually like really never liked the tail beast. So what I'm gonna say is that the tail beast really don't exist because like the 10 tails is still sealed inside of Kaguya on the moon. So she can't break out because it's still weak. Because he took half of it. So and that wasn't enough. So there is like since it's half, there's a 1 to 5 tails. The other 3 wait. 5, 6, 7, 8. The other 3, the other 4 are not known. They don't know anything about them. So Naruto just has a really high chakra level. And his chakra reserves are... His chakra levels are like... And Otsuki and his chakra reserve... And his chakra reserves, he's OP with that. He can walk up a tree as many times as he wants to, and walk on water as many times as he wants to. When he comes to the academy, everyone in the anime, everyone see him as a dope. But in this, he's actually really smart, but he doesn't apply himself. He passes every test and becomes the top of his class. Everyone thinks that he's cheated. He can cheat with his Sharingan, but he doesn't use it unless it's a do or die situation, and he has to. And in this, he's really like Kakashi because he says that teamwork makes a dream work. That's what I said. I didn't like him to say that. What he did is, this is what he'll look like if he was Andy Akatsuki. His hair gets way more wilder than this. His hair goes down. His hair is like Madara's, but his hair is like really wild. It's not like this kind of wild, but it's down to his back, like halfway down his back, and no. It's down to where his you see where his where the Uzumaki thing is. It's down that way, and it's blocking one of his eyes. So when people see him, the girls start cheering and not cheering, but they all thinking that he looks better than Sasuke. And he's really way stronger. He's way stronger than Aruka. And his bloodlust, I know that y'all wait on this, but his bloodlust is it's more powerful than Orochimaru. He can give you a devilish stare sometimes. But guys, in the next episode, in the next part, it'll be Naruto, it'll be me assigning the teams of Naruto. But first, it'll be Sasuke versus Naruto in their spar. Naruto versus Sasuke in their spar goes really easy. Sasuke just gets bodied. He tries to run up on Naruto and he gets clapped back. Like, he runs up and Naruto just he didn't really move. He just like when I'll show you guys. He did this. Yes, that is what he did. And Sasuke, unlike this Sasuke, he couldn't stop it. So Sasuke just got blown back by the impact of all the of all that pressure, and he hits the tree. And everyone says that he's cheating. So they do it. So Sasuke wasn't really hurt, so they do it again. And instead, he just blitzes behind him, and he chops him on the neck. Nothing too fancy because he doesn't want to hurt Sasuke. Because even though Sasuke is like, like this time, Naruto wasn't born on October. He was actually born on March. He's older. Hold on.